Hey folks, this is Jake Davis with On the Fly Review for you, and today I'm talking about Masters of the Universe, released this Friday, directed by Travis Knight, starring Nicholas Galitzine, Idris Elba, Camilla Mendes, Alison Brie, Jesus Christ, all the times you hear heartburn, it's always at the beginning of videos, Marina Baccarin, and Jared Leto as Skeletor. Now, of course, you know who He-Man, the Masters of the Universe, Mattel toy line from the early 80s. At one time, outsold Barbie. And just the art, the characters, it's all very silly, tongue-in-cheek, fun, and very, very, very much for kids. Little boys. Stories, well, I'll get to that. The whole setup here for this particular film, which is, close enough. Nothing to really complain about here. But the whole setup is Adam, as a child, is refugeed to Earth after Skeletor takes over his home planet, Eternia, and his home of Castle Grayskull, and imprisons his parents. He is entrusted with the Sword of Power, which he loses in his mission getting here to Earth. Takes 15 years trying to find it, and once he finally does find it, he's instantly attacked by the generals and minions of Skeletor, who he is then rescued by Teela, who takes him back to Eternia, who then, helps him become who he needs to be, He-Man. Now, there is a lot of... It's everywhere. It's everywhere, the opinions of this movie. People are saying it's woke. People are saying it's based. People are saying it's this deconstruction of toxic masculinity. People are saying that it's this deconstruction of political correctness. People love it. People hate it. People who are best friends and have a podcast together are still arguing about the thing. And it's like, it is definitely, even though it has had a disappointing opening weekend, $30 million for such an expensive movie is not good. And for the record, I called that Scary Movie. Yes, it's just called Scary Movie, which in and of itself is a great gag callback to the modern Scream, Candyman, and what was the other one? Halloween, of course, kicked off the trend. If it's a sequel, but actually, technically, I guess that trend started with Shaft, didn't it? I fucking deja vu moment there again. I think I talked about this recently. Anyhow. This movie. I loved it. I was taken aback. I was hoping we'd have a fun time. And we had this big, elaborate... I can nitpick, but it really would feel like it's just that. It's nitpicking, because in all honesty, I enjoyed everything about this movie. I loved the music, the costumes, the art direction, the characters, the performances, the jokes. I laughed a lot in this movie. I enjoyed all the action sequences. When they announced Travis Knight, I was one of the few people who liked Bumblebee. I was also one of the few people who liked Green Lantern. But I did like Bumblebee when it came out. And when I found out that guy was making Masters of the Universe, I thought, okay, we have a guy who understands the nostalgia of the 80s. And this movie completely captures that. We go from these big orchestratic and fantastical operatic moments, and then just boom, heavy metal guitar solos out of nowhere. It's just Queen music and bright lights. Well, there's no glitter. At least we don't get glitter. But this movie is just pure fucking 80s. And I had such a good time. But like I said, the characters, Adam, Nicholas is so good in this. And I think it is really important thing to talk about. Because, like I said, with all these different opinions, and I've already talked too fucking much. Ah, damn. This problem was you late. I'm tired. I've been working all week. But anyhow. Just pause. So, anyway. Jared Leto. God damn it. Steals the fucking movie. He's terrific as Skeletor. So entertaining. Every scene he's in is just entertaining as out the ass. Idris Elba, I think he's a very overrated actor, to be honest with you. But I thought he was terrific in this, was very, very good, and really enjoyed his character arc. All the girls, Camilla, Allison, I think could have got a little more screen time, and would definitely love some more screen time of Battle Cat. But Camilla Mendes was terrific in this, and was a great sidekick / love interest for Adam. And then, yes, Adam. Now, look. No matter where you're coming from, what's your individual perspective of machismo, masculinity, manliness? All it really comes down to is every man has a code. And it doesn't matter if you're a descendant of poets and artists or smugglers and soldiers, or maybe you come from all. Your code is what defines you as a man. What is right, what is wrong. Where is your line? Because you know where the fuck it is. And as this film points out on multiple occasions, it's not about fighting. It's about protecting. And damn it, lost my train of thought. I loved this movie. This movie really took me back. And when the first trailer came out, I was iffy, heavy. Wasn't sure, because this is a film that's been floating around in purgatory since I was about 19 years old. They wanted to do a remake, or a fresh, modern Masters of the Universe. They wanted Brad Pitt back in the day. And after the first Transformers movie came out in 2007, that kind of built up the anticipation for, let's do fucking He-Man, let's do He-Man. Then we got G.I. Joe, and then we got Ninja Turtles, and then neither of those franchises really held ground. And then we get Masters, which, we may just get the one Masters movie, but it's so good. But what I said at the time is exactly what I wanted. It needs to be a campy, silly, self-aware, fun, family-friendly story that's about honesty, justice, friendship, and honor. And that's exactly what the fuck this was. And this was far fucking better than I had ever imagined it to be. We get the nice slow burn, building up the world, creating our characters, getting to know Adam, understanding what Eternia is. The play into why all the names are kind of silly is great. But also kind of inconsistent. But still, I was so entertained. I just elated. I love this movie. I felt like a little kid, and I am deeply 40. I highly recommend this. But even more so than recommended, well, I'm just saying that don't judge this movie based on any YouTuber. Don't judge it on me, or Critical Drinker, or fucking Chris Stuckman, if he even still does reviews the pussy. But just review. Just see the movie for yourself if you're interested. see it. And yeah, I know the whole thing is about being honest, but you know that Stuckman, you know, he abandoned his old principles. I'm Jake Davis, and I have the power.